I've had to kind of look at my life and ask myself, how did I become addicted? Is it because, like, one theory is I could blame my parents. I could say it's because I grew up in the projects. It's because I was poor. It's because my father didn't love me. It's because my father left me. My father, you know, that's what most addicts like to do, right? That's another one of my addictions. I'm addicted to blaming and complaining. How many people know people that seem to be addicted to blaming and complaining? It's an insidious one. I think most of us got that one. I still do it from time to time, don't get me wrong, more than time to time, but before everything was all about addicted, everything was somebody else's fault. But I chose to look at my life from a different perspective of how is it possible that maybe I caused myself to fail? How did I cause myself to get addicted to all these things? And this is my key message, I guess you could say. Thanks to my friend Michael, who's one of the cameramen here. He designed this beautiful slide here. And so in life, stuff happens. That's the left side. Stuff happens. And then, as a result of what happens, we interpret the meaning, or we make up a meaning. And so I'm going to share with you, using this kind of this metaphor or this slide or whatever, to share with you how I believe I'm 100% responsible for the successes in my life, 100% responsible for the failures and all my addictions. And so my childhood was really good, but then something happened, and then I started getting addicted to paint and varnish remover in grade 7. And so I'm asking myself, how did that happen? So here's what happened. I'm in grade 7, and I'm still like living with my mother. I'm living in the projects, and it's a really good childhood. I got all kinds of friends. There's no way I'm going to do drugs. Like, I'm not a kid that you would ever think that would do drugs. I'm skipping classes. I love mathematics. I like playing chess. I'm just always busy playing sports. It looks like a guy that would never have any problems. And something innocent happened. And it's not because of what happened, it's what I made it mean. My mother all of a sudden tells me and my brother, we're moving. We're going to go live in Belleville on a farm in Hastings County. And you're going to love it, son. There's cows and there's pigs and there's, it's all the acre. And my mom's intentions were good. She's thinking that, oh, we're living in the projects. That's dangerous. That's not good for my son. So she meets a guy. She loves him. And she's going to, have us move. But I didn't want to go there because my friends are here. And it would be like, Mom, come on. Me and my brother were doing this, but I'm talking about me right now. Is, Mom, please don't make us move. Please don't make us move. How many of you know what I'm talking about when, you've got friends for 11, 12 years or whatever. Like, this is your world, right? And it doesn't matter what mother's intentions were. And I'm not blaming my mother, by the way, guys. Like, my mother thought she was doing the right thing for the kids, But what happened was my mother ultimately said, no, we're moving to the farm. That's what happened. Now, the tragedy is not what happened, it's what I made it mean. I decided in that moment that I'm not lovable, that my mother doesn't love me. My mother loves this guy, whoever he is, Ken, more than she loves me. Now, was it true that my mother loved this guy more than her sons? Absolutely not. But how many of you can see how easy it is for a kid to make the mistake of interpreting that? Right? And this is key. For me, it's so key, because when you look at your life, when you look back and these things happen, you say, how did this happen? How did I turn to drugs? I was someone who would never do that. Why would I make that choice?